Elara's secret Starlight. In the heart of the silver meadow, where the grass hums with quiet music, lived a pony named Elara. She was no ordinary pony. Her coat shimmered like the surface of a pond at twilight, and her hooves left tiny trails of glitter in the dew. Elara loved the moon, for she felt a strange, tugging magic whenever it reached its fullest, brightest circle in the sky. One evening, Elara found a flower she had never seen before. It pulsed with a soft, indigo light. When she leaned down to sniff its sweet, clover-scented petals, a spark of magic jumped from the flower to her velvet nose. She felt a tickle in her ears and a whirl in her heart. The world began to grow much, much larger. With a shimmer and a soft pop, Elara was no longer standing on 4 hooves. She stood on 2 feet. She had become a young girl. She looked at her fingers, wiggling them with delight, and she felt the soft fabric of a dress that moved like silk. She was still Elara, but now she could see the world through human eyes. Elara followed the sound of laughter to a nearby village. The streets were filled with the smell of fresh bread and the sound of bells. Everything was so busy and bright. She walked past a library and a clock tower, feeling the smooth cobblestones beneath her new shoes. She felt like a traveler from a faraway dream. Near the village square, Elara saw a boy trying to reach a kite stuck in a high oak tree. He was jumping as high as he could, but the kite remained out of reach. Elara smiled. She remembered how it felt to leap across the meadow. She walked over to him, her heart thumping with excitement to meet a new friend. "I can help," Elara said softly. Together, they found a long, fallen branch. Arlo held one end, and Elara held the other. With a coordinated push, they nudged the kite free. It drifted down like a falling leaf into Arlo's waiting hands. He beamed at her, his eyes bright with gratitude. "I'm Arlo," he said. "Who are you?" Elara and Arlo spent the afternoon playing in the village park. They raced through the gardens and shared a bag of sweet cinnamon buns from the bakery. Arlo told her about the village festivals, and Elara told him stories of the stars, speaking as if she had visited them herself. It was the best day Elara had ever had. As the sun began to dip below the hills, painting the sky in shades of orange and violet, Elara felt a familiar tickle. The moonlight was returning, and the flower's magic was beginning to fade. She knew she had to return to the meadow before the transformation took hold. She looked at Arlo with a bittersweet smile. She ran back to the silver meadow just as the moon rose high. Arlo had followed her, curious to see where his new friend was going. He watched from behind a hedge as a shimmer of light enveloped Elara. When the light cleared, the girl was gone, and a beautiful pony stood in her place, her coat glowing in the lunar light. Arlo stepped out from the shadows, not afraid, but amazed. He walked slowly to Elara and placed a hand on her neck. "It was you all along," he whispered. Elara nuzzled his shoulder, her heart full of joy. She realized she didn't need to be a human to have a friend, and Arlo knew that magic was real as long as you knew where to look.